sound on, really. I, I'm just so excited. I haven't live streamed all day, so I get itchy. So I'm like, oh, I always forget to drink. I was like, I forget the YouTube audience. There's a whole side of people that are like, I don't want to watch on TikTok. This is the smallest screen ever. I want to watch it on YouTube. All right, so we're good on YouTube. So now let's recap everything of what we're going to be doing right now. Okay, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Dr. AI, and for this fun AI Build With Me project, I'm going to take this book, which is, I was at the bookstore and I was reading it, and I was like 3 chapters in. I was like, this is actually very valuable. I want to actually spend more time reading it, but I'm I'm impatient too. And so, oh, for some people, hold on, let me see. If you guys want to watch it on YouTube, let me go YouTube. It's my full name, so you can right there take a screenshot. All my live streams that I've ever done, especially on TikTok, are all saved here on the live tab. So you can rewatch any of the live streams that I've ever done. You can watch them there. Okay, nice. So back to our project. I'll save this over here. So here's the workflow. Here's the challenge. Here's the challenge. Should you choose to accept this challenge? Okay, so the challenge is basically I was reading 3 chapters into this book and I want to gamify this book because it has a lot of really good concepts. So I'm like, okay, I have the technology and I have the skills. So we're gonna take this book. Oh, Barnes and Noble. Only because there's a lot of libraries that are closed on Sunday, which like I would definitely be hanging out at a library. That's what I do on my Sundays. Is I hang out at bookstores and libraries like on my time off. I'm such a nerd. So I want to take this book and turn it into a interactive game with points and with the I want to skim through the concepts of the book. So this is going to take I want to interactive learning. So step number 1 is go to Ocean PDF and you search for the book. So basically, if you don't know Ocean PDF, you're welcome. Unlimited free books. Please buy the books to support the authors. So then, I already bought the book, so I was supporting the author already. Then I end up buying the books, and then I donate them to friends. I'm like, here. So then take the PDF, which is what we have here. So we step 1, we got the book, the PDF version of it. Awesome. By the way, pro tip: if you want to turn that book into an audiobook using this workflow, you can also use Speechify. I like Speechify because it has the most realistic AI voices. It's a little pricey, but worth it. There you go. There goes pretty much all that we just killed. Kindle, or yeah, no need for Kindle anymore. If you can't afford Speechify because it's low pricey, Voice Dream Reader. There's Voice Dream Reader. Could take a screenshot. 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. So Voice Dream Reader basically is like I think it's one time. I think it's like $10. That's it. But it will do the same thing. It will turn any PDF into an audiobook. I would give the voices there like a B minus C plus kind of style. You could spend like $3 and get a better voice. They have some much better voices now. Cool. So that's side quest. Now we're going to use Gemini Studio. So take a screenshot. We're now in Google Studio. So take a screenshot. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Okay, cool. So with Studio, I could just paste the entire book in. So here's the entire book text. It's the entire book. So awesome. And we're going to take this whole book and I'm going to say, here's my prompt. I'm basically saying, use the book below to pull out the chapters and summarize them into a topic, lessons to understand, and then exercise to practice. This is from this book, and then I just pasted the entire book. Because if you don't know, Google Gemini Studio, the version right here, which is 2.5 Pro, has a 1 you gotta do it with the pinky. You can't say just regular, but like 1 million tokens. Gotta have fun with this nonsense. Anyways, so it has a million tokens that you can put in. That's the equivalent of the whole 6 Harry Potter books that you could paste in just to the prompt. Nice. If you guys are finding this valuable, hit that like button. We gotta light this sucker up and put a number 1 in the chat if you're really interested in learning how to use AI to hack your brain, hack your education. So now that it's cooked, and it pretty much gave me a whole chapter. Queen Baby's like, yeah. Angel's like, yeah. Bingy Will is like, yeah. Oksana asked a good question. Is this the paid version or Google Studio? I'm in Google AI Studio because I think this is the only one to get like in where you can get 2.5 Pro, which is like the smartest version that Google has, all for free. This is all free so far, which is nice. Appreciate the likes. Awesome. So that gives us our next step, which is here. So that gave us a whole like chapter outline where we're like, cool, we got the topic, we got a lesson, and we got the exercise that we want to try. Um, and then from here, ooh, we could turn it into a voice on the paid version. Nice. I mean, Google, not gonna lie, Google's like, they leveled up with their whole, because they're trying to go after Microsoft and like become like the AI tech stack for like enterprises, basically. So they're doing a good job. So now, as I'm working, I'm gonna take this whole thing, it's the whole outline out, which is like, it's just written the chapters, basically. I'm gonna save that in Notion. This is why you should be using Notion, because eventually I want to save this whole project file because we're moving across different tabs. We have a lot of resources. I could drag and drop the book right here, and I could do, here's the book, there's the PDF book, there's the chapter outline, and then here's the prompt, the Gemini prompt for lessons. So that's like good. So then I'll clean this up a little better, basically. And then my next thing, and then I'll save it so you can see here, basically has chapter, topic, lesson, exercise, and it just repeats that for all 9 chapters. Nice. This this takes education to a whole new level, honestly. Okay, so now is the product requirement document version 1. Because now if we go back to, now that it has the information, for example here, the next prompt is going to be this one, and I'll read this out. This is the prompt for the video game. I'll read this right now. So here, prompt for video game, code. It's not even code, it's just a prompt. Because I'm going to put that into ChatGPT to make that even better. I should have actually done that better. Actually, let me reprompt this. I'm going to go to Feedo. Actually, this will be interesting. If you don't know, Feedo. Take a screenshot. Wait, hold on. There you go. Take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot, and good. Nice. So Feedo is a prompt generator. So I'm going to take my horrible prompt, which is basically turn the information and turn it into a business product requirement document. And I'm going to have it prompted to the next level. This is going to be dope. Hey, we have 30 people. Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. Happy AI Sunday. Wow. So now, oh wow, I should have really done this one. You are a proficient product manager with oh wow, with extensive experience in creating detailed product requirement documents for game development. You excel in breaking down complex concepts into clear, actionable requirements for developers, ensuring that they have everything necessary to bring a project to life. Your task is to create a comprehensive product requirement document for RPG game. Here are the essential details of the game, the XP score, number of lessons. Wow, this is way better. Oh yeah. Hey, hit that plus symbol. Feedback. That was great. And then from here, I'm going to copy this. I'm going to paste this here. So now I got my cool prompt, because I'm going to repeat this for other books too. Once I have this process down, I'm going to like gamify every book that I love, and I want to like level up in learning, like hack your brain, hack your knowledge. This is dope. Okay, so I'm going to say here, can I edit and have it redo it? Edit and redo the prompt from here. Will that work? Rerun this turn. Oh yeah, cool. Now I can rerun it. Even better. Awesome. This one is called Google Gemini Studio, completely for free. And the reason why we're using this one is because of Gemini 2.5, which is the largest window context and the smartest model. I mean, there's other models, but this one so far is like pretty good. So it's thinking. Ooh, I don't. Can I see your thoughts? What's going on in the brain? Here's what we're thinking about. Da 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 da. Huh, nice. You used the branch feature yet? I haven't used the branch feature yet. That is something new. I have no idea what the branch feature does or where. Where do you see branch? Branch, branch, branch. Branch, 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 branch. Where's the branch option? I'll find it. Let's see what temperature mean. Temperature means, oh man, you're gonna roast me here. Temperature means how creative, like how rogue do you want it to go from their original request, and or like quote unquote like creative is like I think it's like basically like a creativity kind of thing. I could be wrong. I could be 100% wrong, but that's the way I think of it. Okay, so now I think I'm gonna copy both of these. Now we're gonna go to Lovable. I'm going to delete. Is there a limit to how many projects you can have? I don't think so. Okay, so I'm going to do two things. I'm going to paste first the product requirement documents, copy. I'm going to paste that and say, here are the lesson notes to add to each lesson, colon, space, space, and then here. And then, been here 7 minutes and you haven't sold me a course. This is amazing. Welcome. I appreciate that. At the end of the day, I just want to inspire you with what's possible with AI. Every episode is a little bit different. I just want to push the boundaries of what's possible with AI, just so that you could be inspired to like try. And then what I do also is like sharing my workflow, how I use AI every day, because it's literally benefited my life so much. So yeah, if you find this valuable, just like and follow. I want to just help you guys level up with AI. This is the cool stuff because everyone, all the other AI influencers are like the news. They're like, here's what's new with AI. Here's what's new with AI. Here's what's the shiny object, shiny object. Here I'm like, I want to build this. I want to because I want to just at the end of the day, personally, I want to level up my Lovable skills. So project based learning is like the best way for me. How I've learned. Okay, so I need to next bring in, okay, so I need to paste my product requirement documents here. And this is kind of cool seeing in Notion so that I can see like how this whole workflow kind of goes basically. Because next I want to paste in this part right here. I actually want to get that from Gemini because now I want to give it, I want to see if I did this in 2 versions in the last time, but I want to see if I could give it all in one version because I don't know what the context window is for Lovable, so we're gonna see what that is. Okay, and then there's the lessons. Okay, and go. All right, we're building a book. We're building a lovable RPG game to learn of the concepts from a dope personal development book, so that I can personally hack my brain. I tried Firebase. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty. Firebase is like if you're for software developers and you want to like exactly what you're looking for. Lovable has just gives you a nice UI right off the bat. Because my goal is to go from Lovable, maybe some wireframes, and then get into Cursor to like build it all out per se. Like that's kind of what I'm thinking my workflow is kind of thing. So there, I mean, Firebase is like super powerful, but what it returned back, I was not impressed with the UX of it. Granted, of course, and so it's very powerful. I'm not bashing it anyway. It is just very powerful. I'm just not a software developer, so by any shape, way, or form. Is Lovable just for a front. It makes a really nice front end. It's not going to build the whole thing. I mean, again, I'm very new to at least the app building world and vibe coding. So so I from what I know, there's going to be a lot of smarter people in the comments to like share a lot more valuable information. You use Lovable for the front end, and then you connect Supabase to basically build a database from there if you want like user accounts and logins and stuff like that. Dale's like spend a few hours playing with it this weekend. Definitely can see your perspective. Yeah, and play. I'm still new. I'm trying to go from like this. I don't recommend Bolt. Bolt is like if you're building an app. I rather build a web app. I highly recommend. And so right now I'm just trying to like learn my software or like vibe coding skills, I guess is like the new skill set. Because I do want to eventually get to some level where I can ship a project. So I just want to like I like iterative learning. So hold on, let me get some water. So every version I'm coding right now. So look, Ma, I'm coding with no hands. Level full, it's kind of full stack. it's not gonna be the whole thing. That's the thing with a lot of these tools is that basically, I'll put you guys in here. Bear with me. I know I'm multitasking here. It will make sense in a moment. So basically, the goal is not to use the whole or like one app is not going to do the whole program for you. You want to use multiple apps. That's the key. I know my live streams are like so random all the time, right? Okay, cool. Sorry, water break. I'm super thirsty. Okay, hold on. So I figure with Lovable and Cursor, I think you get pretty far to at least something. Again, I'm not trying to build like a whole app kind of thing. I'm just kind of like developing my vibe coding skills so that if I have an idea or a challenge where I'm like, oh my god, I would love to build instead of like a more robust like custom GPT, and I'm like, oh, I want to take my GPT skills to the next level. This GPT will be dope as a web app so that I can ship it or something like that. Then I can transfer those skills. So like evolve it from a custom GPT to then a web app. I think that's like the eventual workflow kind of thing. I don't know which ones I recommend, at least for paying for yet. It's like play with them. Each one's gonna be a little bit different. I don't mind paying for Lovable and Cursor if it gets me where I want to get to, kind of thing. Like I'm not trying to like build the next $1 billion app, kind of thing. Not really. It's just more. I want this. Ooh, it's done. I have a few custom GPTs. I don't know how to sell. Oh, so Kenneth, if you have custom GPTs, the way to sell them is create content on TikTok, then go live, and when you go live, demo your custom GPT. Because then people are like, "Oh my God, look, I'm going to be using my custom GPT to help you find your dream job or help you solve something." Oh, we had an error. Hold on. I want to bring you guys in on this journey. Okay, error. Looks like AI had a bit of a hiccup and broke. So try and fix it. It's fixing it. Interesting. Let's see what it does. Oh, I'll help you solve the Tailwind CSS. This indicates that. Okay, so it's fixing. It's fixing. It's doing this thing. And so Kenneth, yeah, that's how I already have. Say for example, we have a member in the community, David, who's the executive coach. He pretty much is the executive. Oh, I thought I got the red screen of death. Like, what is this? Oh, we really broke it. Okay, you fix it. What is going on here? I think the problem is I'm trying to give it also the information. I may have to start over because I think the first time my first version workflow worked. I'm just trying to I'm trying to iterate and trying to condense, have it do everything in one prompt. I think that's where I'm messing up. So let's see, because it's writing the lesson. If not, I'll just restart it. I know how to make it better through two versions. I don't mind that. Anyways, making an app, learning my app skills, because then it's also trying to figure out the workflow. So, anyways, back to your questions. Let's see questions. So yeah, monetizing custom GPTs definitely go live, demo the custom GPTs, help people help people get solve their problem using your custom GPT in public so that they can be like, oh my god, you're just talking to this amazing GPT and it's giving you the answers. When I talk to ChatGPT, it doesn't give me those answers. You're obviously doing something different. I think you sell it for like 147. Don't do subscriptions for it. Lovable can write Angular code. I don't know. Probably, most likely. I feel like that's more like a Replit kind of thing. Have you tried Mistral to give you code to help you full build out? I feel Mistral's fast, too fast. I like Claude if I'm going to be anything coding. It's going to be Claude. Maybe Google Gemini with Claude. But between those two guys are going to be super powerful. And then if I really want to go, I'll go DeepSeek. Mistral has just been. I've lost my attachment with Mistral. It's done. Put number one in the chat if you're ready to see the demo. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Put number one, and I'll show you what it came out. Always has errors. Yep, always has errors. If you made a new AI agent, make sure to cover your API keys and sources. Many new, yeah, 100% is a pro tip for a lot of people too. Where basically it's like, luckily my apps don't have any like token kind of things. Where it's like, if you create an account, you could go crazy on token. I just want to build fun RPG games. Fire, fire, fire. 111. Okay, let's see what it came out. Let's see what came in the out of the oven. Bing! I'm done. Yo, on yourself RPG. Level up your mindset with powerful lessons from Gary John Bishop's best-selling book. Here is your progress. Complete all 9 lessons to reach 100%. You got XP score. There's the prize. This is the best way to read books now for me. I'm like, people would be like, "Have you read that book?" And I'll be like, "Have you played the video game of that book?" And they're like, "What? They have a video game of that book?" I'm like, "Yeah, this is some next level stuff." So then you got all the lessons, even unlock or locks the lessons, so you can't just jump around. In the beginning, power of self-talk. I am willing. I am tired. I am wired to win. I got this. This is dope. So I want the first lesson. And then what's at the bottom? So, this is exactly what I wanted. Perfect. Yes. In the beginning, the power of self-talk. Topic: the power of self-talk and talking and take your responsibility. Your inner dialogue, self-talk profoundly impacts your mood, confidence, and actions and overall quality of life. Negative self-talk limits you while consciously choosing assertive present tense language like I am. Now I read the first 3 chapters, and so this is like reinforcing what I just learned from the chapter. Because if I read it, listen to it on an audiobook, and then play the video game, I will absorb more information about the concepts of the book than someone who just reads it for the first time or multiple times, for example. This is how you hack your brain. This is the future of education for me. Oh my god, this is so dope. So now, blah blah blah. So continue to the exercise, practice your task. I just think Mission Impossible. For one day, pay close attention to your inner chatter. Notice when you use negative, judgmental, or narrative language, I will, I should, I can. Catch yourself and consciously rephrase the thought using an assertive I am. I am amazing. I am winning. I am an AI expert. I am happy that I get to share this with you. Anyways, statement related to the action or state of the moment. Observe how the shift feels. Pro tip: for maximum benefit, write down your thoughts during the exercise or record your voice while speaking through your reflections. Once you complete the exercise, mark it done to earn XP and unlock the next lesson. Boop! Let's get those points. We got points! Yo! And I got it completed. I got points. This is so... And then I unlocked the next level. Yo! And I did it all in one prompt. I'm so proud of myself. That's so dope. I'm really excited to play with this game now, to learn. Like, that is dope. You can do it with any book. That's the exciting part. It's like, to me, this takes book reading to a whole new level. Like, you get all the principles. You're gonna learn. Oh my god, that's so fun. And so because then I could take this as a template and then iterate and make the next version, or rip through different other versions, like even better stuff like that. Wow. I'm gonna play with this tonight. If you're inside the AI community, I'll give you guys a link to play this, and then I'll share the video workflow too. But that's pretty much... Wow. Okay, hold on. Let me redo everything, because I want to record a video of what I just did, and then I'm gonna give it to my members inside the AI community so that they can level up too. I'm always thinking about my members. So, wow. Try to reach out for Gary for collab. That would be... I'll let the internet tag you guys. If all of you go to, how do you find Gary? The next thing you know, I'm on his podcast. Where does he hang out online? Let's find out where Gary hangs out online. I feel like he's on Twitter or X. Here, he's on X, and then is he on YouTube, and then here. So, where do you hang out, Gary? Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. He's not on TikTok. Account doesn't exist. No. So he's on Instagram for sure. Okay, so if you guys go to Instagram, follow Gary, and you tag him, look what Jonathan made. I'll record this as a video, and then I'll also do the same thing and tag him. This is, and then next thing you know, I'm interviewing him on Friday. Hey everyone, meet Gary. The internet connected us because I gamified his. See what AI skills can have, like. That would be so funny. What turns out the jokes actually was that, oh man, you guys, the internet is wild. This is wild. Gary would trip out. Like Gary would be like, he's either gonna sue me or he's going. I'm not selling this or anything like this. Like he's either gonna sue me or be impressed. So it's 50-50. So I feel like a gambling man. Okay, cool. So let me now record this as a video so I could give this to my members so that they could learn how to do the same workflow for there. So if you guys are watching also too, you can go to my YouTube channel. All my live streams are always recorded, so you could go to live and you can rewatch any of my live streams. I mean, it's like any of the episodes there. You can you can sell him this app. Yo, Gary, I got the app. Okay, so let me record my screen and then we'll do this. It's gonna shock people just seeing that. Okay, because now we went from idea to MVP. Hello, welcome everyone inside the AI community. I want to show you guys how you could turn your favorite books like this into a playable video game that you can has all the lessons. It keeps score, so every time you complete a lesson, it talks about the main concept of the lesson. You could go through different parts of it, and then it has an exercise so you can practice it. And then when you mark it complete, it will automatically increase your XP points right here. And so this is how you can hack your brain learning. So let's go through the process right now. First, number one is definitely buy the book, support the authors. Two, once you bought the book. Second, go to Ocean, a PDF, and this is where you can find the book here, or you can find most of the books. And then once you download the PDF, the next thing that you're going to do is use Google Gemini Studio. And from Google Gemini Studio, this is going to be the first prompt that you're going to give it. Right here. So use the book below to pull out chapters and summarize them into topic, lessons to understand, and then exercises to practice. And then you could mention the book, doesn't really matter, because next you're going to literally go to the book, click anywhere in the middle, doesn't matter, just on any page. Command A is an apple, selects all. So then once you copy that, then you can put it in here. So because Google's AI Studio, this 2.5 model right here, basically has a 1 million context window. So you can see pasting the whole book doesn't really take that much tokens. So when you paste it, you're going to get back basically a summary of the book. So let's go here. Scroll. Okay, cool. So now it's going to give you, all it has is the chapter, the topic, the lesson, and then the exercises. So real simple. You could always expand on it. So then what I personally recommend is create also a Notion document so you can save all of these things, like your prompt for Gemini. You could save the book here. You can save here the chapter lessons perfectly. It just kind of saves it so that anytime you're working with any AI, I like to take information out and then save it in my notebook, which is basically Notion. That's why I treat Notion as my second brain. So now, because what's going to be worse is that you're going to be like, oh my God, which conversation was it that had that one thing? And you're going to be like playing Easter egg hunt. We don't want that. So now your next prompt is actually, what I recommend is going to FeedDo. And from FeedDo, I gave it the best I thought, or like my basic prompt to basically right here, like, hey, I want you to organize that information into a product requirement document. That's an RPG game, have XP score. A book has 9 lessons. This website will actually improve your prompt. So if we click generate, it's going to give you a more robust prompt, because basically we need a super prompt, because remember, anytime you're working with any of these tools, it always comes down to your prompt engineering skills. So like this is level, let's say level 1, this is level 10. So the difference between with any of these large language models, ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, really doesn't matter. It's always going to come down to how good your prompt engineering skills are. So here, this is a great tool for free that's going to take your prompt and really build out an amazing prompt. So then you're going to copy this and then give this. I also recommend to like also save it too. Like here's the prompt for the video game. Save it too, because you want to like, this is just going to do it for one book. So say you want to repeat this process in the future for other books, you have the workflow basically going there. So now I'm going to go from there to here, and what it's going to now output, because basically our next step, we need to build what's called a product requirement document. It's a scope document of details and features that you want for a video game, so that basically it's just instructions of how you want your app developed. That if you were to give it to like a software developer, that's what a product requirement document is. So we're having Gemini create the product requirement document, which it did. Cool. And I'm going to copy this. I'm also going to save it here. So here's the product requirement document, and read through it. I actually recommend like read through it so that you just kind of like learn how it's structured, because you may want to change it, you may want to add things to it. It's really just a good skill set on learning how to do a product requirement document. Hi, Sharon. And then now, once you have that, we have everything we need to now move to our next level, which is Lovable. So let me go to Lovable. I'm still on the free plan. You can see my projects basically here. So definitely create an account. And then here, oh, and then Dale has a really good tip. You can use FeedDo to become like a prompt engineer for you, or you can also use Gemini 2.5 in the Google AI Studio as also a prompt engineer basically for you as well too. So shout out to Dale, for my community is so awesome. So now we have everything we need. So when we go to Lovable, you're going to paste two things in it. You're going to paste the product requirement document, and then you're going to paste the lessons for the materials. So basically you're going to copy here, which is, it has to be product requirement document scope first. So take all of this. This is just the details of how you want your app built, and then pop that into Lovable. So just paste that right there. Then I do Shift, Enter, Enter. So I hold Shift, press Enter, so it kind of indexes a new line. I like doing 3 pound signs. You could do 2, 3, 3. It's really arbitrary. It just lets it know that, hey, there's some different category of information here. And then here's where I'm going to paste. Here are lessons from the book to add to the game. Colon, enter, enter, something like that. And then you're going to paste back to our product requirement documents, or so here, and then I'm going to copy all of the lessons. So this is our chapter lesson outline, where basically it has the summary of the book with the topic, the lesson, and the exercise fundamentally. Nice. And then from there, we're going to paste that next, paste, and then we're going to press enter. I'm not going to press enter because I already did it. And then it came up with 2 errors, but there was always a button down below that said try and fix it. So just press try and fix it anytime you get an error. This is vibe coding. And now the reason why we're using Lovable is because it makes a really nice front end UX. And this is what it outputted in the first prompt. So now we have the book, we have your progress and score, we have lessons. Oh, it's even interactive. And then when you click on a lesson, it will say, here's the topic, here's the main understanding from that lesson. And then you could go next, which is exercise. Because we always, for me in learning, it's not just one reading the information. Just personally, I always recommend like exercises, workbooks, something like that, to like make it interactive so that you're like wiring your neurons. It's just more learning. So here it's going to give the user a task to say, hey, this is how you can take this principle from this book and use it in your everyday life, practice with it. Because practice, practice, practice not only makes perfect, well, actually, perfect practice makes perfect, but also the more you get repetition, the more you're going to build confidence. Confidence just comes from repetition, fundamentally. And then from here, once it says, once you complete the exercise, mark it done, and the XP will unlock. So we'll click here, mark completed. And then, bloop, 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 I got 22% for a scores. I'm getting those XP points. And then once they finish all the lessons, this does two things. It will unlock the next lesson, and then it'll increase the score so that this, then you could go publish. You could go up here to like publish side right there. I like the URL. The URL's funny. And then you can click here. And now, ta-da! In about less than 10 minutes, you now have an RPG game from a book to further enhance your learning, hack your brain, and level up your education. Thank you so much. And then reach out to me if you have any questions. Hope you have a great day. Love you guys. Cool. And then now, just save this, and I'm going to put this inside of our AI. Oh, no, that's not it. There we go. Inside of our AI community. I have a community of about 72, actually we're at 75 amazing entrepreneurs. This is where we share the latest and most up-to-date courses, tutorials. Last weekend we built an AI voice agent, basically a voice receptionist that can answer calls, book appointments. And so now under the section here, AI app builder, because we just did our first version in here, I'm gonna now edit lessons because I am, and then I think I'm gonna take this one down. I'll leave it up. Just so that you have two exercises. So I'm gonna add a lesson, and I'm gonna say V2, how to turn book into app. I'll do exercise 1, which is better. And then if you want to see exercise 2, because this was version 1, exercise 2, because the only difference between this one, not only that I do use a different book, but also, and then I'm going to edit, but this one we were able to improve on it because we're able to basically do it all in one go. And then now I'm going to name my video file, make sure it works. Hello, welcome everyone inside the AI community. I want to show you. Cool, that works. How to turn a book into a video game. Game version 2. Unfuck yourself from the book. Cool. Drag and drop that. Try not to use any swear words. We're going to click publish over here. If you've never used Circle, you're also getting a tour how I use Circle basically. Nice. Looking good. So now it's uploading, and then AI Circle. Let me also do, here is the link to play the game, and then I'll go to Lovable. Is this it? Yeah, here, copy, here, play the game. Okay, cool. And then let's just make that like an H2. Click here to play the game. Okay, and then it's loading. And then I think I have the version 1 here. So now what I'm going to do is also, oh, you guys are popping in the comments today. Nice. Okay, so now I'm going to say turn a book into a video game version 2. Learn the entire workflow, how to turn your favorite books into a video game. This was my second attempt and better workflow. Cool. And then the link to play the game is below the video because I just want them to actually go to it. I'm going to take a screenshot of this because this is so dope. Oh my gosh, this is the best RPG. Okay, there. Okay, and then we're going to take, I'm going to link to this. Once it finished loads, I'll post that in the community. I'll just like do that for right now. Cool, cool, and I'll make sure to not, yeah. Cool, cool, cool. And then let me, now I want you to, okay, now we're going to go back to Gemini and we're going to say, now that you know the entire workflow and prompts, I want you to turn them into a step-by-step guide so that a new user can work through the steps and add prompts that I used, but more generic so that they can use it for any book that they input to output both the lessons and then also the product requirement document. And I'm going to put this into a course so that other people can learn how to do it step by step. Then we're going to have Gemini write the lesson plan for us. Oh my God, teachers are amazing. Look at this. Cool. Okay, now it's doing that. And then we're almost finished. Looking good, looking good. Okay, while it's doing that, it's going to take a second anyway, so I'm going to read some comments from you guys while I do that. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, it's going to take a second. So I'll read some of your comments and see. Okay, so we have, thank you, Dennis. Good to see you. So cool that you're sharing. Yep, just want to inspire. That's all I want to do is inspire. How's it done so fast? Lovable is just fast at the end of the day. It's like, it actually, let's put it this way. It all comes down to the prompt, which is the product requirement document built with Gemini. Is way better. That process and workflow works really good to get. Like, I don't have to like go back and forth and be like, add this, add this, add this. Like, we got the whole app built in one prompt, basically, but using that workflow. So that's why. Thank you, GH. I appreciate it. So it's all about the workflow. Make it happen. Cool. Cool AI guy. Nice. We're cooking tonight. Sunday night. We're cooking, leveling up our AI skills. John Bliss is like, this is so hype. This is dope, right? Like, this is like, I'm so excited to play this game because like tonight I'm gonna listen to the audiobook while I play the video game, and it's like, hack your brain, hack your brain, hack your learning. That's so dope. Okay, so now, and then you're seeing the whole process. So now I've got all of this. Basically, I'm gonna copy this and then put this in the lesson plan. Click here to play the game, and click here for the whole step-by-step. Here's the whole, okay, here's a step-by-step guide. Okay, here's a step-by-step guide for designing the course based on da-da-da-da-da. On the course it's made how a user can take any book and generate a chapter-based lesson and corresponding product requirement document for simple education. Educational RPG game is dope. Course module, book, how to go from book to a basic RPG, step-by-step guide. Here's what you need, da-da-da, look at that. It even does the prompt, much better for the prompt, so it's more generic so people can use it. Review and revise the summaries. Yep, that's definitely a good step there. Define your parameters, like what features do you want? Do you want XP score, a placeholder for the user's name, lesson structure, scoring system. I'm all about gamification, like especially for gamification is like the newest thing. Completion goal, nice. Generating a product requirement document. Go to your AI assistant. Actually, you should say go to Gemini 2.5 in Google AI Studio, and I'm also going to give you that URL so my students know exactly where to go. Perfect. Nice. Okay, and then from here you use a prompt similar da 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 da. It's going to do all of that. Nice. Ignore when we don't need this. Don't need this part. Nothing there. Step 6. Probably delete that. There we go. Refine the product requirement document. PRD. Read it. Check the logic. Identify any gaps. Final touches. Populate the card. Gives the lead documents. Actually, for a last step here for final touch, Review. We're gonna redo this part right here. Rewrite. Actually, I don't even want to type. This last step to take both the product requirement document first and then paste that into Lovable, and then below it add two £sign symbols, and then the sentence, these are the details of the lessons to add to the game, colon, and then paste the lessons of the book, so that is product requirement documents on the top and then lessons from the book on the bottom, and all of that goes into Lovable to paste to start the building the app. Period. And then also add a last section about troubleshooting. Lovable will output some errors. Just click try to fix it button until it is fixed, and then you have the game. Cool. Replace it. This replaces phase 4, and write this only here. I don't want to rewrite the whole thing. Cool. And then here, enter. Nice. Okay, cool. Nice. So now it's going to rewrite that extra step for my students, and then I could go back to the comments. And then you guys said Google Gemini 2.5. Let me add that. Let me fix that. You guys are awesome. Thank you for teamwork. So you say Google Gemini. Let's put this here. Let's go to here. That's going to be right around. Oh, yeah. Good eye. You guys are. Look at that. Hawks. Devils in the details. 2.5. Thank you guys. You guys are amazing. 2.5 inside the AI studio. Nice. Appreciate the feedback. You guys are helping making everyone learning, collectively learning and leveling up. And then, okay, so now, okay, we'll take this, copy this, and we're going to delete this part here and paste this here. Don't need this part here. Cool. And then we don't need this part here. Read this. Okay, so then review the product requirement. Oh yeah, review the PRD, then go to building the app with Lovable. Prepare your input for Lovable. You redefine your compile list from lesson summary now, and a blank text editor to combine them. Yeah, that works. Immediately after PRD, add the new symbols like this, and then add this, and then don't need this part. Finally, copy paste your completed lesson summary so it looks like this, and then like this. Technically, I like three pounds. It's really arbitrary, truly. And then lesson top dot. So for all your lessons there, so there it goes there. Okay, cool. And then generate the app. Go to Lovable. Copy the entire thing in section 8. Troubleshoot. There we go. And congratulations, by following the steps, you've completed your the guide to Lovable and building an app there. Nice. Lessons look good. 80%. That's awesome. Almost done loading. I'm going to paste a new link right there for the community. And yeah, cool. That's just kind of doing its thing. So this was a productive session. This is so dope. I'm so itching to play that game now, like tonight, because I was reading that book there today and I was like super nerding out. So at the end of the day, I just want to inspire you guys. But playing with AI can empower your learning, give you superpowers at the end of the day. Like, this is really, really awesome. See what questions you guys have. Please ask your AI questions. Thank you so much to Dale and Oksana for helping me identify the typo. So Gemini 2.5. There isn't really a final product. Like, I'm not going to monetize that or sell that, more or less. Like, I just want to, I want to get better with my app development skills so that I can go from idea to an app. So when the time comes, I want to build a monetizable app. then I could go and do that basically. So I can't. I mean, of course, copyright. I can't. You can't sell or monetize that in any shape, way, or form. So it's because of copyright. So, but for me, the way I learn, I always learn through project-based learning. So that's why, and this was like second version too. So this is already better than what I did last time. So for me, I'm just practicing my AI skills so that, because that's the whole thing too with AI literacy is play with these AI tools. We just spent whatever 45 minutes, an hour, just going through here. I walked away from beginning, and all of you too, from beginning to end. We all leveled up with our AI skills, but I got a little more out of it because I actually did the work. That's why I recommend. I don't want you to be a passive learning or learning passively. I want you to engage, move your muscles, try and do the same thing that I did, for example, too, because that's how you're going to learn. That's the best thing too. I'm John Bliss says we homeschool our kids, and this adds so much for my kids as they read. Can't wait. Teach your kids how to play with Lovable and even this workflow because it's very easy. You're just learning what to do in what step. Create the summary, create the requirement. Take both of those and give them to Lovable. Fundamentally, that's all we did. So I highly recommend if you have kids or family, like do this as a nightly exercise and your kids will be inspired to be like, oh, I could build an app, I could build a game. These are the skills, especially for kids education. 100%. GA says, how can I find any of the live recordings? I can follow the steps to join. Highly recommend join. I'm not gonna lie, join the community. This is just some of the things that we do. If look, you can do, where is, okay, here. You could go to my YouTube channel. All my live streams are there, but not gonna lie, you're gonna have to deal with YouTube commercials on top of it. Plus, if you hit a roadblock or anything, you're kind of on your own. I'm not responding to the comments for like troubleshooting. So that's why I recommend joining the AI community because this is just one of, you could kind of see all the courses that we have. Cool. So that's there. You can see all the courses that we have here, like how to build an app, how to build an AI receptionist, how to do a digital clone, how to do digital marketing, how to create social media content to make money, how to do make.com, ClickUp, how to build and monetize custom GPTs, how to do prompt engineering, how to use Notion to build a second brain. And then we have weekly workshops that are live. So like, not gonna lie, this is the most advanced community to like stay up to date. I'll put it right now. It's like, you won't find another community to like learn AI because every week we meet like, how many times do we meet? We meet like 3 times a week with like workshops and office hour sessions and general meetups. So like every week we're learning. So let's see, if you go to TikTok and you want to join the AI community, we have technically, hold on, I have to do math because we have some new community members today. We have under members 77 members, so that means 100 minus 77, that means that there's only 23 memberships left. That Dale, good to see you. Thank you for stopping by, Dale. I appreciate the feedback. You're amazing, Dale. We'll do an interview soon. So that means that there's 23 memberships left before the price doubles. Like it will 100% double. So right here, so if you go link in bio, basically the link in my profile, you click on that, it takes you right to the page. You can see I updated the page last night and you can see all of the type of projects that we're kind of like doing. I mean, building a life coach, business coach, building a podcast, dubbing your content into different languages, how to build an AI receptionist, people are writing books, how to do time blocking and planning, how to create graphics with ChatGPT 4, how to create audiobooks and digital products to sell, how to build chatbots, how to build mobile apps, which you just saw, how to grow your social media, how to generate sales without having to do paid ads, how to build a digital avatar, and how to automate your backend with make.com. Like, these are just some of the stuff that my members are doing. Like, everyone is amazing. Sasha, I'm going to check that out, Cove AI next, definitely. And so here's the price. The only difference, we double the price every 50 members, but you get access to everything and the once a week workshops and the office hour sessions. The only reason you'll go to the annual plan is one, if you want to save 40%, and you get a 2-hour one-on-one coaching session where I'm basically going to deep dive in your business, understand your goals, and then pretty much from there help you give you a whole business roadmap on how to make money with AI or how to use AI in your business to grow and scale and automate. That's the only reason why. It's like save on the annual, and if you really want coaching from me, that's the only way to get it. So that's the community, and that, man, we got so dope. Sharon's like, we are the best community in the World Wide Web. 100%. We're like global. We have everyone in there is an entrepreneur. Everyone in there is making money with AI. They're becoming AI consultants. They're leveraging AI in their business. They're creating content. They're building a personal brand. And then they're doing projects, all sorts, from building custom GPTs, writing books, creating podcasts, building websites, doing consulting, doing workshops, spreading the good gospel of AI, as I like to say it. So awesome. And then last thing that Sasha says is check out Cove AI. Let's learn a new tool together, because I'm always down to learn new tools. Cove AI, because Sasha's in our community as well too. A visual workspace. Let's see, announcing Cove AI. Say hello to Cove, a new way to explore, plan, and work together. So we've got like a canvas side. You can put, oh, okay, here. So we're trying to plan a trip. So then it's kind of building out all the things that you're looking for. So this is like an interactive we're all learning about this together right now. So you can build an app, build flashcards. Let's see, like use it. It's not a chatbot, it's a shared workspace. Interesting. So it's an AI collaboration workspace. Cove delivers answers to a shared workspace rather than trapped on a chat thread. You can actually make apps inside of it as well too. And then it has native multiplayer, so people can collaborate in real time together. This would be great for a team. It's like Canva. I imagine there's Figma, there's Micro, there's ChatGPT Canvas kind of thing. Like this is a whole new concept, basically like digital collaboration with AI helping you guys all work together. This would be great for like departments and meetings and stuff. Learn what you add, take together, propel your web searches. Nice. Oh, you can do product research, you can write your screenplay, you could plan birthday parties, you could plan vacations, you can train for a marathon, and you could find a new job. That's interesting. Happy thinking. Happy thinking. Nice. Awesome. So we'll take a break there. That was today's session. For my own selfish interest, and also just to learn I want to hone my skills also to basically do that, where basically take any book that you want, you now know the skills, and now you can work through it. It's just to practice the apps at the end of the day. The goal isn't always to like monetize or how to make money with any of that. It's more important. Level one is just practice with the tools. That is like the more level one goal of basically with playing with these tools. Then later on you can monetize or find different ways, or more importantly solve problems using these new skill sets, which then leads to ways to monetize, for example. Before we can explore all the Canvas features. Nice. So appreciate Sasha, Oksana. We had Dale as the MVP. Memorable J. We have I'm John Blist. We have GH. We have Manny. Welcome, everyone. So welcome to the community. I go live every day, 6 p.m. and also at 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I'll be back live in about next 3 hours kind of thing for a late night show. And so I just want to inspire you how to use AI. Play with the tools. Don't have objective. Just play with them. Press the button. See what you could create. Have fun with them. Bajorn, good to see you too. And then from there, yeah, it's really fun. And if you want to join the AI community, we have 23 memberships left at that price, and then the price will double. Do not wait. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next episode. Hope you guys have a blessed day. Bye. That was such a good live stream. Sharon! I miss you, Sharon. Hope you're having a great day. Happy Sunday. We're going to have more office sessions coming up too, so that we can get people to collaborate together. This is going to be super fun. This turned out to be a really dope. I can't wait to play this game. So now I'm gonna send this to all the members inside the AI community. Hey Jonathan, see you tonight. The A76. I know we're growing so much. We are moving. We have a new guy, Mohammed, who joined today. So the mastermind community is growing amazingly. So this will be in the community right now, so you could go watch it, play with Lovable.